Good morning, 5th class. How are you all? I hope you are fine at your home. So the children's, this is your 10th chapter from English Grammar, Degrees of Comparison. Now let's have a look to the lesson spotlight. Degrees of comparison, formation of comparative and superlative degrees, using of degrees of comparison. So degrees of comparison. We studied about the adjectives in our previous chapter. So adjectives, a word which describe the quality of a noun or subject. So सब एडजेक्टिव्स वो होते हैं कि जो कि नाउन के बारे में और ज़्यादा इन्फॉर्मेशन देते हैं और नाउन को डिस्क्राइब करते हैं. सो वी कैन क्लासीफाई दीज एडजेक्टिव्स इन अ 3 कैटेगरीज. सो वन इज अ पॉजिटिव, कंपैरेटिव एंड सुपरलेटिव, एंड दीज कंपैरिजन वी कॉल्स डिग्रीज ऑफ कंपैरिजन. और इसी जो एडजेक्टिव्स के जो कंपैरिजन्स होते हैं इनको हम क्या कहते हैं? डिग्रीज ऑफ कंपैरिजन. नाउ लेट्स सी, लुक एट दिस सेंटेंस. सुरेश इज फैट, मोहन इज फैटर देन सुरेश, रामचंद इज अ फैटेस्ट ऑफ द 3. So in these sentence the word fat, fatter and fattest have been used and as adjectives. All the 3 are different form of the same adjective fat. So यहाँ पर जो फैट को जो यूज़ किया गया है, द वर्ड इज़ फैट, फैट ही हम यूज़ कर रहे हैं, लेकिन उसको 3 तरीके से यहाँ पर यूज़ किया गया है. एक में हमने बताया है फैटर, दूसरे में हमने बताया फैटेस्ट. सो इन दिस सेंटेंस 1, we are not comparing Suresh with any other man. We are just saying that Suresh is fat. तो फर्स्ट सेंटेंस में हम सुरेश को किसी से कंपेयर नहीं कर रहे हैं, हम जस्ट वी आर गिविंग अ इंफॉर्मेशन अबाउट द सुरेश दैट सुरेश इज फैट, कि सुरेश क्या है? एक फैट है. इन द सेकेंड सेंटेंस वी आर कंपेयरिंग 2 पर्सन, सुरेश एंड मोहन. सो इन द सेकेंड सेंटेंस वी आर कंपेयरिंग मोहन एंड सुरेश. सो हियर मोहन इज फैटर देन सुरेश. सो इट मीन्स हम कह रहे हैं कि मोहन जो है वो सुरेश से ज़्यादा फैटर है. So in sentence 3, we are comparing more than 2 person, 3 person in fact, and saying Ramchand is the fattest of all 3. So we use adjective to compare person or things. When we make then comparison, the adjective we use change in form. We have seen that some adjectives have 3 forms. We say that some adjectives have 3 degrees comparison. Just fat is a positive degree, fatter is a comparative degree, and the fattest is a superlative degree. So fat is a positive degree because here we are not comparing to the person with other person. And the fatter is a comparative degree because here we are comparing 2 person. And the fattest is a superlative degree. It means they have no comparison. It is the fattest person of because the fattest, it means it has no comparison with anybody. So these are 3 degrees: positive degree, comparative degree, and the superlative degree. We use the positive of an adjective when we are not making any comparison, so the degree is used with one person or thing only. तो पॉजिटिव डिग्री में होता है, पॉजिटिव डिग्री में वो एडजेक्टिव्स होते हैं कि जब हम किसी को किसी के साथ कंपेयर नहीं करते हैं. जस्ट सिंपल इन दैट सेंटेंस वी जस्ट गिव और डिस्क्राइब द नाउन. मिस्टर मेहता इज अ रिच मैन, कानपुर इज अ बिग सिटी. सो वी हैव not compared Mr. Mehta with any other man or Kanpur with other city. We use comparative degree of an adjective when we are comparing 2 person or thing or 2 group of person or things. So Mr. Jain is richer than Mr. Mehta. So here we are comparing to Mr. Jain with Mr. Mehta. So this is comparison between 2 person. तो यहाँ पर जो है 2 लोगों के बीच में क्या है? कंपैरिजन है. तो इन्हीं कंपैरिजन डिग्री वाले जो जो सेंटेंस होते हैं उन्हें हम कहते हैं कंपैरेटिव डिग्री. Delhi is a bigger than Kanpur. So comparison between two cities. Now the third is a superlative degree. We use the superlative degree of an adjective when we are comparing more than two person or thing. यानी कि सुपरलेटिव डिग्री में यानी कि हम दो या दो से अधिक लोगों से जब कंपेयर करते हैं तो उसे हम कहते हैं सुपरलेटिव डिग्री. कंपैरेटिव डिग्री इज ओनली comparison between the two persons, and the superlative degree more than two. Mr. Gupta is the richest of all my friends. So comparison of more than two, यहाँ पर यह है या कि दो से ज़्यादा लोगों में यहाँ पर कंपैरिजन हुआ है, तो इसलिए हम क्या यहाँ पर जो एडजेक्टिव है वो किस फॉर्म में है, richest. Mumbai is the biggest of all Indian city. So comparison of more than two cities. Now the formation of the comparative and superlative degree of adjectives. So here are that how you can form the superlative and comparative degree. Adjective ending and r and st. So ज़्यादातर क्या होता है, एडजेक्टिव्स जो होते हैं एडजेक्टिव्स के एंडिंग में हम आर जोड़ते हैं तो वो कंपैरेटिव डिग्री होता है, और एस टी जोड़ते हैं तो वो सुपरलेटिव डिग्री होता है. जस्ट लाइक ब्रेव, ब्रेवर, ब्रेवेस्ट, लार्ज, लार्जर, लार्जेस्ट. मोस्ट एडजेक्टिव्स एड ई आर और ई एस टी, जस्ट लाइक ग्रेट, ग्रेटर, ग्रेटेस्ट, पुअर, पुअरर, पुअरेस्ट. एडजेक्टिव एंडिंग ई आर एंड एड ई एस टी इन वोवल वाई, ग्रे, ग्रेयर, ग्रेएस्ट. एडजेक्टिव एंडिंग वाई प्लस आई ई आर or y, when the y, an adjective ending add er, add est when in vowel y, यानी कि जब y जो है vowel के साथ होता है तो वहाँ पर हम क्या करते हैं, उस y में हम er और est जोड़ते हैं. इन फॉर द कंपैरेटिव डिग्री जस्ट ग्रे, ग्रेयर, ग्रे, ग्रेएस्ट, बिकॉज हियर y is with the vowel, so that's why we add er or est. And adjective ending y, ier and iest when the y is with consonant, just like easy, easier, easiest, happy, happier, happiest. Because easy, here the y is with s and s is a consonant, so we replace the y into I and add er, easier, easiest. Same like that, happy, p is a consonant and after that y, so here we replace the y with the I and add er for the comparative degree, and the I and est add est for the superlative degree. And words having more, use most, then as beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful, dangerous, more dangerous, most dangerous. Some do not follow any rules given above, just like bad, worse, worst, far, farther, farthest, or further or furthest, good, better, best, little, less, least, many, more, most, old, older, oldest, or elder, eldest. Now look at these sentences. The using of degrees of comparison. The rabbit is as clever as the fox. So here we are comparing fox and rabbit. So here we are not comparing as clever as the fox. It means the both animals are equally clever. So Govind is as sincere as Rahim. So the construction as suggested equality. यहाँ पर as use हुआ होता है after and before adjective. It means the both are equal. So form similar sentence using these words for oral. Now for the oral practice, we can see The dancer as graceful as a swan. The ant is as hardworking as the bee. Mr. Lal is as tall as Mr. Singh. Bunty is as playful as a puppy. Rima is as beautiful as her mother. So in this, as it means the both persons are equally good. Look at the sentence. Oranges are dearer than bananas. Javed is more intelligent than honey. So with the comparison degree we often have to use than. जब हम कंपैरिटिव डिग्री का यूज़ करते हैं तो साथ में हम अक्सर हम देन का यूज़ करते हैं, यानी जहाँ पर देन होता है इट मीन्स देन इज शोइंग द कंपैरिजन इन द टू पर्सन. जस्ट लाइक गोल्ड इज कॉस्टली देन सिल्वर. सीमा इज प्रिटी देन नीलू. A train journey is comfortable than a bus journey. The sun is large than the earth. Iron is heavy than the wood, heavier than the wood. So Sushil is the best friend. Now, Sushil is the best friend I have. Juhi is the tallest girl in the class. So with superlative degree, we don't have to use the we often have to use the, यानी कि जो सुपरलेटिव डिग्री होता है उसमें हम ऑफन अक्सर क्या यूज़ करते हैं, द का हम यूज़ करते हैं. जस्ट सपोज मिस्टर एल एन शराफ इज द richest person in our city. So here rich, and because it is a superlative degree, so it will be richest. Madhuri is the loveliest girl in the group. David Copperfield is the most intelligent novel I have read. Rohit is best batsman in our team. Mount Everest is the highest peak in the world. So the children's chapter is completed here, and you have to do this exercise in your book, and if you don't have book you can do this work in your notebook. So here you have to read all the persons and their ages, and then this is a part A. Just like Javed 7 year, Gaurav 7 year 6 month, Raghav 8 year, Madhav 7 years 6 month, Rahul 6 year 6 years 5 months, and the Krishan is 6 year 8 months. So these are some persons, and these are here the age of these boys. And the B part you have to solve according to this. So here fill in the blanks. Older than, the oldest, as old as, younger than, the youngest. So the first sentence, Kishan is younger than Javed. Madhav is older than Krishan. The youngest boy in the class is Rahul. Raghav is the oldest boy in the class. Raghav is the oldest boy in the class. Gaurav is as old as Madhav. So the children, this is work for today, and the other work we will do in the next class. Till then, bye. Take care.